Hello brothers and welcome back to another video. So here it is, Monday has arrived and the first preview of the Psychic Awakening is upon us. And of course, it's Eldar. We all predicted it would be Eldar. I know there's a few Primarch theories floating around, but with all the information that we got from GW and of course the Eldar symbol on the map which is present already on the Psychic Awakening website, we all expect it to be Eldar, and it is. It is glorious, glorious Eldar. So let's jump in and let's take a look at what they posted. So the first little thing they posted, and I think this is really cool by the way, it's like a kind of a speech, and it's from Ynnari Charles, visionary of the Alatok. Sorry, I am going to butcher every Eldar name in this video, so please prepare for this. So I think this is from a book. Now, I say it's from a book because the rumor is that this system, this whole narrative campaign that's going to become the game-changing stuff, is going to be similar to what we had with Vigilus, where they release books, and in those books are the rules, new rules for models and stuff like that, and then later on they get added to codexes and, you know, stuff like we've just had. So again, that is my thoughts on it, and that is the rumours that are going around. That's not confirmed at all. So the first image that we get is this little introduction. Again, I think it's taken from a book because the way it looks with the frames and stuff like that. So it says, the time of the nightmare has come to life, and the fiends are gorging on the lost souls. It is the hour in which we will be most sorely tested. So this is basically, of course, to the Psychic Awakening. Now, if we go through a bit, it says the vilest blackness within triggered the apotheosis of the deity, the unshakable goddess, the doom of the Eldari, she who first. And of course, she who first is Slaanesh. I'm thinking now, with the whole rumouring that we had with Fulgrim, that we had with Slaanesh, which is still not gone away, I'm wondering if they can interweave this into the narrative, because that's the only thing that really holds the Eldar at bay. Like, that's what scares them the most, you know, their link with Slaanesh, their souls being lost to she who first, as it says in this passage of chest. So maybe, just maybe, the Phoenix Rising could be like a double entendre about the, you know, Eldar and maybe Fulgrim. Again, that's just me going into Fantasyland, who bloody knows. But I think it'd be really cool to see some Slaaneshi models come into it, because we've had Nurgle, we've had, you know, Thousand Suns, you know, we've had them themes. We haven't had Khorne, or we haven't had Slaanesh yet. And I'm sure you Chaos fans will want those two being introduced. And I really, really hope GW go down that route and they give us that kind of stuff, because that opens up so many options for kit bashing and demonic Primarchs, of course. Right, let's move on to some of the models that are showing off in here, because these guys are absolutely amazing. Forgive me, I don't know why I'm getting excited over Eldar stuff. Please, send the Inquisition, brothers, please. Purge me. Purge me where I stand. Right, so we have another preview of course, the Striking Scorpions. No, it's not Striking Scorpions, it's Howling Banshees. God damn it, Valrak, well, you know you're Xenos. So yes, this is something that everyone's wanted for so long, and they're finally getting it. We had the little preview at Nova the other week, and now there's more previews of this, and it does look like a really good model. I'm sure that you Eldar fans are going to be losing yourselves more than me at this present time, but I'm finally glad that a Xeno race has been getting the love that it deserves, and especially so the Eldar, because I think the Eldar had the most oldest range when it came to models. I think, is it Necrons or Orcs next? I'm not too sure. Maybe one of you guys help me out. But I'm really, really glad that you're getting it. At the moment, well, just coming out of it now. Well, actually, it's still going on. The Space Marines, specifically Primaris, have been getting all the love. For me being a Primaris fanboy, I'm loving it at the time, but I do feel your pain when you chaps come and comment on the video saying, God damn it, give me some Eldar, give me some Necrons. I know. I want you guys to get stuff, and it looks like you're finally going to be getting it. So yeah, that is a very, very cool looking model, and that is not the only model from here. I'm just going to skip straight to the end of the actual article itself, because I want to keep on models, and then we'll go back to some of the rules and stuff like they mention and stuff like that, and finish off with that. So it says here, wait a minute, is that an Exarch without a mask on? Yes, indeed. The kit comes with a maskless head option for depicting a Ynnari Exarch, for they walk a very different path to their craft world cousins. We'll have more on this incredible new kit and its variations soon. So there you go. You've got a maskless chap. Again, the model looks cool. I actually like the bases on these. Like, it's good to see them have bases which have rubble on them and stuff like that. That is something I've always loved, and I wish they'd do more. Age of Sigmar does it all the time, and they have like these incredible like ruin bases and stuff. So I'm glad to see that 40k is bringing that over to this whole scene as well. But it looks cool. It looks like he's got a big massive spear. I have no idea what that thing does or what what the powers the Exarchs have. Touch wood. I haven't really fought against Eldar. That actually I can't remember even fighting against Eldar. All my friends are Imperium and Chaos players, so it's basically fighting knights or Chaos Space Marines, which is okay for me. So yeah, what do you think about that model? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's crap? Do you think it's beautiful? Do you think it's godly? What do you think about his face? Do you like the face? Do you hate the face? There's been a lot of complaints about faces recently, mainly Raven Guard faces. So yeah, do you think they've hit it out of the park with that face or not? And we have some powers attached to the article as well. Again, this what makes me believe that a book is coming, because it looks all fancy like a book. So this is more or less 99.9% convinced that it is a book. It doesn't mention a book anywhere in the article, unless my eyes are deceiving me and I need a new bloody glasses test. But the first one is Piercing Strike. It says, when this unit is chosen to fight, a Howling Banshee Exarch in this unit that is equipped with an Executioner can make a Piercing Strike. If they do, until the end of the phase, subtract 1 from the attack characteristics and add 3 to the strength characteristics of the Howling Banshee Exarch. And that Executioner has a damage of characteristic of 3. Okay, so you're basically taking the strength away. Sorry, you're taking the attacks away to add more to the strength. I don't know if that's going to be a benefit, because I don't really know the unit itself. I don't really know the stat line, but it seems cool. More strength means more powerful, and you can knock something down more easier. So yeah, I see that's a pretty good one. I'm wondering if they're gonna have something like what the Space Marines have, because when you charge a Space Marine, or when a Space Marine charges, they get 1 extra attack. I wonder if the Eldar are gonna get something like that. Who knows? Maybe we'll see when this bloody book comes out. And the next one is a stratagem which says Exemplar of the Banshee Shrine. It says Craft World Stratagem. Use this stratagem before the battle. When you select a Howling Banshee Exarch power from the list opposite, you can take the ability in addition to the War Shout ability instead of replacing it. You can only use this stratagem once per battle. Again, I have completely no idea what that means. It says, in fact, here, this is what it states from them. In fact, if you want your Exarch to represent one of the most dedicated champions of their order, you can use an Exemplar of the Banshee Shrine stratagem to augment them with an additional Exarch power, with having to sacrifice War Shout. Again, I am completely out my depth here. War Shout, Exarchs, there's things getting thrown around here for me, which is, I just see a Xenos. I see a Xenos threat, and I need to purge it in the Emperor's name. But actually, the way this is looking, it seems that the Imperium and the Eldar are going to be holding hands through all this, because the way they're making it out is that without the other, none can survive. So it's going to be very interesting to see certain chapters and certain forces of the Imperium react to this, especially Black Templars and their hatred of the Witch and the Xenos, and of course the Inquisition, the actual Xenos half of the Inquisition. I wonder what they're going to think about working very, very close with Xenos forces. It shall be very, very interesting. And that is it for the Eldar reveals. But it does say at the bottom of the article, the coolest thing about this is just the first prophecy and miniature reveal for the Psychic Awakening. Keep your eyes out for updates both here and on our dedicated Psychic Awakening page. Again, if you want to go and check it out, you go and check it out. For updates, we'll have another update next Monday. Be sure to subscribe to the newsletter to keep your finger on the pulse. So it seems now every Monday is going to be basically the Psychic Awakening day until we actually get the book. I've heard rumors that it's going to be November-ish, October-ish, but to be fair, I don't believe them at all. When it's out, it's out. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't want people to start rushing it or anything. Well, I know they won't rush a product out because it's not GW. But when it's out, it's out. For me, I'm just happy getting model teasers every Monday. Hopefully, next Monday it will be something else, because if you haven't been following, we unearthed some Sisters of Battle stuff over on the Psychic Awakening website, their little symbol. So I'm wondering if maybe next Monday we'll focus more on the whole sister side. I know we've seen a lot of models from the sister side, but maybe they'll show off more new models, because of course it's not just a full range refresh, they are getting new stuff when it comes to the sister army as well. Look at me talking about the Imperium when this video is basically just all about Xenos. Of course, Varak. But yeah, there we go. Xenos stuff for you Xenos players. Hopefully this is the start of great things to come when it comes to Xenos. I can't believe I'm saying this. It really is a low point. But there we go. You guys are getting your stuff, and I really hope you enjoy it, because you do deserve it in the end of the day. You really do deserve it. Right, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and feedback. Did you want more? Do you think it's perfect? Everything in the comment section, and we'll have a nice little chat about it down there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.